Hey Exiles, and welcome! In today's guide, we'll be diving into a new and exciting build I've been working on, the Chaos DOT Lich. This build focuses on maximizing Essence Drain, Contagion, and Dark Effigy to deal massive chaos damage over time while utilizing powerful Curse and Spirit Reservation mechanics. I'll walk you through the core aspects of this build, from gem setups and gear choices to passive tree progression and gameplay tips. Whether you're just getting started or looking for ways to refine your playstyle, this video will give you all the insights you need to make this build work in your own Path of Exile adventures. So, sit back, relax, and let's get started. Mana Sustain. Boost. One of the key upgrades for the character is the improvement in Mana Sustain. To achieve this, I focused on upgrading my rings to include Mana Regeneration, Life, and Cast Speed. These upgrades are important because our mana regeneration is directly tied to our base life, meaning more life translates into better mana regen. I crafted the rings by buying magic rings with a decent life roll and a good mana regeneration roll, then used greater essence of sorcery to guarantee cast speed. How I crafted the rings. Greater essence of sorcery is a great way to craft rings, and it costs around 2 to 4 exalts each time I check, though prices can vary. The essence guarantees cast speed, and there's a roughly 50-50 chance of getting T1 or T4 roll. This randomness makes it a bit of a gamble, but overall, I've had decent success with it. I also upgraded my shield and boots to provide higher energy shield ES. For the shield, I focused on getting a better version with more ES and a good corruption outcome. The corruption could result in several outcomes, like adding a socket or applying an enchantment like Spirit Mana Regen. The helmet, on the other hand, is where I applied the bypass mod. The bypass mod for the helmet can provide a positive multiplier to your damage reduction, making it more efficient. I managed to get a 9% bypass on my current helmet, which is a solid choice for now. Ideally, I would like to get this up to 12% for better damage reduction, but I'm still working on that upgrade. In terms of the skill tree, not much has changed recently. I'm currently level 91 and working toward level 92, but XP gains have slowed down significantly. At this stage, I'm focusing on adding small passive nodes to fill out the tree. Late game, I may consider anointing Final Barrage on these nodes and tweaking the jewel sockets for additional stats as I get min-max jewels. Goal: 20,000 energy shield. One of my rough goals for the build is to hit 20,000 energy shield. I'm not sure if I'll make it, but it's definitely doable with further improvements. We'll see how things go in the coming days. A common question I've gotten is whether to use Explode or the Jewel Socket for bosses. In my opinion, it really comes down to personal preference. Exploding mobs is super satisfying, and I've been enjoying it. But in terms of min-maxing power, the Jewel Socket is better for boss fights. Explode doesn't provide much value during boss encounters, whereas the Jewel Socket gives a nice damage boost and extra utility. For now, I'm sticking with the Explode for mapping, but the Jewel Socket will likely be the way to go for endgame bosses. Another change I've made is to my Contagion setup. Early on, I had to keep Contagion at level 1 to save on mana costs. Without the upgraded rings, I couldn't sustain the higher level Contagion. However, now that I have better mana regen, I've leveled it up. I'm also experimenting with adding magnified AoE, arcane surge, derange, and inspiration to increase the DPS of Contagion. I haven't fully decided if this setup is the best yet, but it's a fun experiment. The goal is to boost Contagion's effectiveness while keeping mana sustain in check. As we progress, I plan to continue optimizing the character and min-maxing the gear. I'll be working towards getting that +1 corruption on Essence Drain, looking for better chest pieces, and striving to hit 20,000 energy shield. For now, I'll leave you with a showcase of how the character performs in mapping. I've been using a controller for a couple of days now, and I must say it feels a lot smoother and more relaxed than playing with a mouse and keyboard. It's definitely my preferred method of play now. As you can see, the character performs decently in mapping. The Explode is fun and does great damage in packs, but layouts with narrow passages can be tricky for Contagion to spread effectively. Despite the map layout, I'm still able to clear efficiently. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more of this Chaos DOT Lich progression. Stay tuned for more updates as we push this build further into the endgame.